Hello, my lovely Virgos. How are you? How are you, brother? So, before I go into y'all's reading, the energy that I felt before the camera came on was the energy of gratitude, okay? Because life is just really precious, you know. Sometimes we don't realize that until our life is pretty much like on the line, okay? And things of that nature, okay? So, and gratitude, it also helps to bring in what it is that we're wanting to manifest. You know, if we can be grateful for what we have right now, okay, once the universe sees that, it makes the universe think to itself like, okay, well, if he or she is appreciative of that little bit, surely I can give them more and they will be appreciative, okay? So, Virgos, you could be finding yourself just very appreciative of life, the people around you, your partner, okay? And also this is a very lovey-dovey energy, okay? So you may find yourself wanting to socialize with people more, telling people that you thank them more, and anybody that you ever hurt, probably telling them that you apologize, okay? This is a really good energy. It's very refreshing, okay? So, what do we have for my lovely Virgos? Okay? Gratitude goes a long way, okay? Things in your life may not be how you want them to be, okay? But what about the things that are, No, you may not have that dream job, but guess what? You woke up with the ability to see very clearly. Some people are blind, okay? No, we may not have the house that we want, but we may have reliable transportation, okay? Maybe it ain't a fancy car, but it gets us back and forth to where we need to go, okay? And when it comes to love, romance, yeah, me and my partner, we may argue, okay, this type of mentality, like we may argue, but, the person is always there for me, okay? So it's like we have to think like that, okay? Or to my single Virgos, okay? It's like, no, I don't have Mr. Right or Mr. or Mrs. Right, but, at least if something relationship or marriage-wise didn't work out, at least that pushed me closer to discovering Mr. or Mrs. Right, So maybe something didn't work out, okay? But all that did was push us closer to what will, okay? So we have to always be thankful, always be grateful. Because the thing about it, things could be much worse, okay? So I know I was pretty hard on myself for the longest for like being a single mom. Then I got to thinking, there's people who are married, there's people who are with the person they had children with, and they are being abused, they're being cheated on and being lied to, okay? So Virgo, whenever you feel or whenever we feel like we're in a place of lack or like things are not really how we want them to be, we have to remember that we are so much more fortunate than somebody, okay? Somebody is wishing to be in our shoes, okay? How like if you are a single mom or single dad, somebody right now is praying and trying to fight for a way away from their spouse because maybe their spouse is abusive, okay? Somebody is wishing that they had their own place right now. Somebody was wishing that they could get their own transportation, okay? To the times, to the things that we think are bad or hard, okay? We have to always remember that it could be so much worse, okay? So much worse. Alright? So, what do we have for my lovely Virgos, okay? What do we have for my lovely Virgos? Y'all, if that Five of Pentacles pop out, oh wow, okay. We got the Two of Cups, okay, what's this about? Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards, okay. space. That's partnerships, okay? Cooperation, okay? Oh, okay, we got the devil card in reverse, okay? We're gonna keep going, okay? So we can see what we're working with, okay? Alright. Okay, and the sword. Alright, what else do we have for our lovely Virgos? Okay. Honestly, I was gonna do Gemini's readings today, but I had Virgos, like I had y'all strongly on my mind. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna do Virgos, okay? So you could be dealing with a Gemini, okay, or have Gemini in your placements. Because I used to do like the readings in order, but now I'm just gonna go by whose ever energy I feel. Like if I wake up with Sagittarius on my mind, I'm gonna do Sagittarius, okay? Because they may need to hear a certain message, okay? Alright, what else do we have for, oh wow, it's a white butterfly. What else do we have for our lovely Virgo? Oh, that's a piece of paper. Okay. Alright, what do we have for our Virgos? I don't know, maybe y'all thought something was a white butterfly, but it just turned out to be a piece of paper. And you know what, that's okay. Okay, because at least you know now, okay? Like if you're dating somebody and you thought that they were, once again, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, but they turned out not to be, that's okay. Because guess what? That's one less person that you have to worry about not being the right one. Okay? It's all about how you view it. Okay? It's all about how you view it. Okay? Yeah, it's all about how we view certain things. Okay? Oh, wow. The one that just flew on the floor, that's the Queen of Swords. And we got the King of Swords right here, okay? So this could be a divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame. Or it could be karmic, okay? We're going to go on with the reading so we can see. I'm going to try to get y'all 2 more cards, okay? For starters, Virgo, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? Okay? So this person that you're dealing with, okay? Right now it looks like you're wanting to avoid seeing this go to waste, okay? It's like you're still kind of like fighting for this. You want to get back on the same page as this person. You want that reconciliation. You want this to work out. Okay? But we have the devil in reverse. Okay? So it's like in a way, although you want this to work, it's like you're avoiding this. Okay? So why? Okay? Honestly, it looks like y'all both might be avoiding this, Virgo. It's like y'all love each other. Y'all want to be there for each other, but, okay, and then we got the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay, so, okay, not really expressing yourselves, not really expressing y'all's love, okay? And you know how I started y'all's video out about gratitude, okay? It's almost as if y'all love each other dearly and y'all know y'all meant to be together, but it's almost as if y'all's pride or ego is kind of in the way to where y'all don't even let each other know how much y'all love each other, okay? That's what I'm picking up off of here, okay? Y'all both want this, okay? And it's like y'all both are putting up a front like y'all don't care. Y'all both, honestly, y'all might not be in communication right now. Okay? But it's like y'all want this to work. Okay? Y'all want this, both of y'all, okay? And neither one of y'all wants to see this go to waste. Y'all both want harmony. Y'all both want this to work. Y'all both want to love each other. Okay? But y'all, it's almost as if, okay, with the King of Swords, he can be a bit harsh with his words, okay? And with the Queen of Swords, she's also, okay, very blunt, okay? So when you get two blunt people together, two people that state how they feel, when they feel, how they feel, where they feel it, okay? It can come out a bit harsh, okay? And it's like, with this Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like the other person doesn't show that other person hurts their feelings sometimes. So it's like y'all just both go to y'all own separate corners to solve the problem. But y'all both want this to work. I actually already did a reading like this. It was a general reading, okay? Y'all should go check that out. It's an unexpected love story, okay? Where they're both very logical, but they're also both very fearful of expressing their emotions or something like that, okay? Y'all both want this, okay? Y'all both want this, okay? Or if you have like a fallout with your friend or something, your friend, they miss you just as much as you miss them. They didn't want this fallout. They didn't want y'all to be on bad terms. But it's like y'all are the same. It's almost as if, you know how some people are like, I wish I could meet the female version of me or the male version of me, or I wish I could meet my twin. And it's like this person is your twin. So it's like you're seeing yourself through this person. It's almost as if you don't like what you see, okay? And it is, I'm telling you, it's like that sometimes, okay? Because like, I'm the type of female that I have my own mind, and there's absolutely nobody on this planet who can tell me no, okay? So, with me being like that and having daughters, okay, they are exactly like me. When I tell them no, or whenever I put something up high so they can't reach it, they find a way to get it themselves. They don't know what the word no means. If it's something they want, they're gonna get it, okay? So it's almost like the same case scenario to where you and your partner are literally identical twins, okay? Or this friend or this family member, but really this is, okay, a relationship, marriage, okay? Because we got the King and Queen of Swords. So, it's like y'all are mirroring each other. And it's literally like whatever you don't like about the other person, that's what's inside of you that you have to work on. Because it's very easy for us to point the finger at the other person like, well, what if they just do this? Well, I mean, Virgo, this is your twin. So if that's all they have to do to fix the problem, what if instead of you looking for them to fix the problem, you fix it within yourself? Okay? Because y'all are twins. Okay? Y'all are twins. This is almost like a twin flame, also like a karmic, to where like they show you what it is that you have to work on. Like this is your mirror. This person is literally everything that you are. This person is. They're just a separate gender from you. Okay? Or it could be a same-sex couple, but I'm not getting that off of here. Okay? But we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so y'all both oh my goodness. Y'all both are upset about this. Virgo, y'all both are holding back how y'all feel. Y'all both want to come in and be like, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? But y'all both are in y'all's own way. Okay? Y'all are in y'all's own way. Okay? And it's almost as if neither one of y'all are coming forth to make this work. It's like y'all both are in your own separate corners saying to yourself, I'm right, they're wrong, they need to change, I'm okay, they need to do this, they need to fix that, they need to, okay, Virgo, what about you? What about what you need to work on? What about what you need to fix on? Because y'all are twins, okay? I can't lie. Y'all are identical. So whatever you see in them, Virgo, that needs to change, that's actually just you looking at yourself or what you should change. Okay? But with this Ace of Wands, it's kind of like a very stubborn energy, okay? Which I'm really getting off of both of y'all, okay? So it's almost as if one person is going to have to be the bigger person, okay? One person is going to have to get their head out their butt, okay? And get off their high horses so that y'all can end this suffering between y'all both. Y'all miss each other. Y'all love each other, okay? Y'all are like lovey-dovey, like, oh my god, like, okay? I have to use a white girl voice on y'all, okay? Because y'all are lovebirds. Y'all both in y'all corners trying to act like y'all okay. Look at him. He like, oh, I'm good. She sitting herself like, yep, I'm good. You ain't gotta worry about me too. Look at this. Y'all both losing sleep. Yeah, both of y'all. Not just them. You too, Virgo. Okay? Y'all both losing sleep over this. Y'all both don't want to watch this go down the drain. But here's the thing, Virgo. If neither one of y'all step up to the plate to admit your wrongs and be the bigger person, how else is this going to get off the ground? How else are y'all going to reconcile? Okay? How else are y'all going to keep y'all's marriage going? Okay? If you want this to work, if you cherish this person, okay? Okay? I'm going to see what else we have, though. Okay? Because we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Moon card. Okay? So, secretly, okay, Moon card speaks of mystery, secrets, things that you don't know. Okay? The hidden realm. And the Ace of Cups is like, I love you. Will you forgive me? Will you accept my love? Will you accept me back in your life? Okay? So, y'all both want this off the ground. Y'all both are hiding y'all's love cup for each other. Y'all both are trying to act all bougie and like y'all don't care. But I'm here to let the beans out. Y'all both crazy about each other. Y'all both want this to work. Okay? And y'all both is depressed without the other one. Okay? But for y'all to both want this, somebody is going to have to want it more than trying to show the other person that they don't care. Okay? Yeah, girl. Yes. But somebody's going to have to put their pride aside. Okay? Somebody's going to have to be the bigger person. Okay? Somebody's going to have to admit that they're wrong, okay, which is very frustrating, especially whenever y'all are mirroring each other. So y'all both are really in the wrong. Y'all both are exhibiting like behaviors that need to change, but only one person is changing it. Okay, so yes, it is frustrating. Okay, so let's say for instance, if y'all both are very harsh with y'all's words, so it's like you want to, or really both of y'all want to like reconcile and talk sweeter, but it's just like if I start to talk sweet, this person's gonna continue to nag and be all blunt and rude. So like, why should I change? You know, if they're not gonna change, they're gonna continue to be how they are. Why should I have to change? Why should I have to watch my tone? Okay, so this is kind of like one of those relationships where you're constantly pointing the finger, and it's just like, well, they gonna be like this, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's like y'all are mirroring each other. Okay? And you know, I could be talking to some teenagers, honestly. Okay? Cause it's like, Virgo, we're adults, okay? And I know where you're coming from though. Like I've been in situations to where like I've seen that the other person is more so in the wrong than I am, but I was the one who was just like, look, I'm not about to argue with you, okay? I understand how you feel, but obviously right now you're yelling and I'm not finna yell back at you. I'm not finna stoop to your level, okay? If we can't be civilized, if we can't be adults, okay, I'm just going to remove myself. Okay? So it looks like y'all both have made that decision to back away because maybe y'all both have a mouth on y'all, okay? Maybe y'all both are very harsh with y'all's words because swords, that's air. And that's about communication So when you have the king and the queen, okay, the queen, she has nobody over her. So she talks how she wants to, when she wants to whoever she wants to, in any type of way that she wants to. If she is taking advantage of her power, or if she's using her power in the wrong way, okay? And also with the King of Swords as well, he's not somebody you can just check, okay? The King of Swords, he's somebody that says what he means, and he means what he says, you know? So because both of you guys say what y'all want when y'all want, you have that sense of freedom and you have that confidence, which is a very beautiful thing. But there's this thing called diplomacy, Virgo, okay? To where, yes, you're in your power. Yes, you can say what you want to say, when you want to say it, to who you want to, whenever. Okay, yes. But it's just kind of like, how would you want somebody to talk to you? Okay? If somebody was getting on your nerves, okay, and you normally just tell them like, bro, could you please shut up? Like, you're getting on my nerves. Like, how would you want to be told that you're getting on somebody's nerves? Okay? So it's kind of like, it's not what you say, it's just how you say it. Okay? It's how you say it. And I know sometimes we're all guilty of kind of getting in the heat of the moment, and that's honestly probably what happened right here. And like during an argument where you don't really think, that's why my method when it comes to arguing with people, I just stop talking. Okay, if they want to yell or if they want to curse and do all of that, I let them have at it. Like, I don't participate. Okay, because two angry people cussing each other out, like, what do you think that would lead to? You know, two people that can't control their emotions, like, somebody has to be the bigger person. Okay, that's the only way that we can come to this place of reconciliation. Okay, somebody is going to have to step up to the plate and be the bigger person. Okay, but if y'all both are thinking yourselves like, I ain't gonna change nothing, they didn't change nothing, how's this relationship or marriage gonna work? Okay, how's this gonna get off the ground? How are y'all gonna come out of this place of not communicating? How are y'all gonna get back on track? If neither one of y'all are going to change, okay, if neither one of y'all are going to apologize and say that you're wrong, okay, how is this going to get back off the ground? Okay? Because like I was saying in the beginning of y'all's video about gratitude, you know, the things that we're grateful for, we take care of it, okay? And we're willing to do whatever it takes to, you know, take care of it. So it's like, Virgo, if you love this person, which you do, and they love you as well, if you cherish this person, which you do, and they cherish you as well, if y'all are grateful for each other, somebody is going to have to put their pride and ego aside, okay? And it's really frustrating, especially at first, like, in the first couple of times of being a bigger person, it is very frustrating to the point where you actually want to snap on this person. Like, I could be cussing you out, but I'm trying to be the bigger person. I'm trying to solve this problem, but just steadily going at it. Okay, so it is pretty easy to lose your cool. Okay, but with practice, with time, okay, you will be able to see when this person is irritated, and as soon as they start yelling or talking crazy, you just have the mentality of, I'm not going to join you in this argument. Because an argument can only, that's what I want y'all to know, Virgo. An argument can only go on if two people are arguing and yelling at each other. Okay? But if one person is like, have at it, you can yell all you want, you can call me whatever you want to, I'm not going to yell back. I'm not stooping down to your level. If it's one person like that, trust me, that argument is going to come to an end. And honestly, it might anger the other person even more, okay, for starters, because they see that they're not getting a response out of you like they want. But once they get over their anger and you meet them with that same energy the next time they try to argue with you, they're going to see like, oh wow, Virgo ain't trying to argue argue back with me. And it's going to let them know, like, okay, she's not going to, or he is not going to argue back. So let me just not start it off. Okay? Because they know they're going to get the silent treatment. They know you're not going to engage. They know you're not going to respond if they're yelling. They know that you're not going to pay attention to their rude comments. Okay? Which, whoever you're dating, Virgo, they shouldn't be talking badly to you anyway. Okay? It's one thing to express how you feel, okay? But it's another thing to belittle somebody, call them out their name, and be very disrespectful, okay? Big difference, okay? And that may be what the problem is, Virgo. You may be dealing with somebody, or you may be the one who is verbally abusive, okay? But most people that are verbally abusive, they don't try to be. Sometimes they don't even know that that's what it is. Most people in relationships and marriages, they don't know that they're being verbally abused, okay? Verbal abuse is whenever, one, this person is yelling at you, okay? I don't care how heated this person gets, nobody should be yelling at you. That is verbal abuse, okay? Anybody that calls you, like if you're a female and they call you like a B or an H, okay? That is verbal abuse, okay? Or if anybody's belittling you, okay? Or making you feel bad about yourself, okay? That is verbal abuse, okay? There's a big difference, okay? It's called diplomacy. When you tell a person how you feel, but you're not yelling, you're not calling them out their name, you're not making them feel like a piece of crap, okay? But you're still able to get your point across, okay? But, yeah, it looks like y'all both may have a little temper on y'all, okay? If not just one of y'all, but because y'all are twins, I'm just going to throw it at both of y'all, okay? That y'all both may have a little temper, okay? Maybe this time apart actually is good, okay? If y'all both find that y'all both trigger each other, okay? Because, you know, hold on, make it comfortable. But, if you're dealing with somebody who triggers you, okay, or if you trigger them, triggers are nothing but reminders of trauma that we've been through before, okay? A trigger is no more than something that makes us have flashbacks of things of the past, okay? So, honestly, y'all both may have some unprocessed trauma, okay, from maybe even just childhood. Okay, because something I've learned is if a person is able to snap on you at a drop of a dime, okay, it's because there are hidden feelings, there's hidden emotions, there's trauma that's been built into the spirit for a really long time. And it's like now, when anybody comes to them or you with any type of, you know, it's just easily triggered, okay? And it's not because this person gets on your nerves, Virgo. It's because, or that you get on their nerves, it's because there's some unprocessed trauma, okay? Unprocessed emotions, you know? And a lot of times we think that we're okay because we're not crying and we're happy and able to smile and dance, you know? But there is a such thing as us accidentally and involuntarily suppressing our emotions, okay? This morning I actually woke up pretty fine, okay? I was dancing, doing my little workout routine in the mirror, okay? Everything was fine, okay? And out of nowhere, I just started crying, okay? I started thinking about, you know, things of the past, but it was like gratitude type of cries, but in the same way, I was still kind of sad, you know? And those emotions literally just ambushed me. They came out of nowhere, you know? And it's like we think that we're okay, but if you or your partner is able to flip on the switch of a dime, if you find that they're more snappy, or if you find that you're more snappy, I myself, I go through it too, you know, but if we're finding that we're more snappy, 9 times out of 10, it's because of something that's still inside of us that we've not fully gotten rid of, or it could be that we have too much placed on us. Okay, because whenever I have too much on my plate or I have a lot going on and somebody's trying to talk to me, I am pretty snappy, okay? I am the queen of swords whenever I have too much on me. Okay? So, you and your partner, y'all may both be very busy people. Okay? Y'all both may work like full-time jobs and have your own businesses or have children to tend to, a house to tend to. Okay? So, y'all both may have a lot on y'all. Okay? And something that I've also learned really from talking to one of my sisters is that our lover, the person that's close to us, they get to experience a side of us that nobody else does. So we're like, if from our childhood our parents did something that like really broke us down and angered us, if we're not expressing that to our parents, okay, and we have this person who's constantly underneath us, especially if you're living together, oh goodness, okay, they're constantly right there. So it's like they're not your punching bag, but that's your person that, because they're right there, it's almost as if they get your wrath that was supposed to go towards other things and other people, you know. And I know that they mean no harm, and I know that you mean no harm whenever y'all, you know, have y'all's words with each other, okay? But this time that y'all have away from each other, y'all can really find out, like, what is it about my partner that triggers me so bad? What is it about them that angers me the most? You know, and why does it trigger me like that? Why does it get me so riled up like that? Okay? And 9 times out of 10, the reason will have to do with something that has happened to you in the past. Okay? Because, I myself, personally, I dealt with abandonment issues, okay? My mom, she worked all the time, so she couldn't really help it. And my dad, you know, he lived outside the house, so, you know, I had abandonment issues. And so every relationship that I got into, I would get triggered when I wouldn't hear from that person. I would get triggered if they would just, like, go to hang out with their friends and things of that nature, okay? And it's all because I did not fully process and accept the wound that was inside of me from my childhood. Okay, so Virgo, to you and your person, I don't even think that y'all are each other's problem. Okay, honestly, I think there's just some repressed sadness that y'all have not dealt with. Okay, this person does not get on your nerves. I don't think you get on their nerves either. But with y'all constantly being around each other, it's easy to think that y'all get on each other's nerves. But no, I don't see that. I don't see that. What I'm saying is that y'all both may have went through something very hard, okay? And that you tried to just pick yourself up from, and you may have not had help in the process of building yourself back up. So it's like now you still have that repressed anger, that repressed sadness, okay? And you may not have fully processed exactly what you went through. And so because you're not processing it, that wound is still open. So each time your partner says something to you that reminds you of it, it's just like, brr, like you don't try to, okay? Or they don't try to, okay? But there's some hidden pain, some hidden anger. And 9 times out of 10, if y'all both look at y'all's childhood, okay, trust me, your childhood with 9 times out of 10 has something to do with it. Okay? So, I'm going to pull some more cards, okay? But I do see that y'all both love each other very dearly. Y'all both want this to work. Y'all both want to offer your love to each other. Y'all both want to be open. Y'all both want to be honest and vulnerable, okay? But it's like right now, okay, with this Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like right now, y'all don't feel like it's safe to fully express yourself. Okay? For some of you, it's almost as if y'all don't express yourselves to each other because you feel like the other person will just snap on you, like they won't really hear you out. Okay? And if that's the case, I always tell people, whoever you with, you should feel comfortable talking to them. Okay? About anything. Okay? Especially when it comes to how you feel. You should be able to tell your partner how you feel without being cussed out. Okay? Okay. Because how you feel is important, and how your partner feels is important, you know? But when our partners tell us how they feel and we meet them with anger, you know, it naturally installs in them like, okay, hey, maybe I shouldn't really tell this person how I feel. Maybe I shouldn't express my thoughts with them. Maybe I should just sit to myself with this anger and this pain. Okay? So maybe y'all met one another with anger when the other tried to express themselves, or in your childhood when you tried to express yourself, you may have gotten shut down. Okay? Or you may have grown up feeling like how you feel, it just does not matter. Okay? So it's like now dealing with somebody else, they're your mirror. So when y'all both have something in y'all's mind, y'all keep it a secret. Or if y'all do talk about it, y'all end up snapping on each other. Okay? So we have this hangman here. Okay? So this is time for y'all to really, the time that y'all away from each other, okay? Even if it's just a little break, okay? To really do some self-reflection, okay? If you don't communicate with your partner when you're upset, asking yourself like, why don't I communicate properly? Okay, if you do communicate, but it just comes out rowdy, okay, asking yourself like, what makes me snap like that? What makes me tick like that? What's bothering me from my past that I have not let go of? Okay, 9 times out of 10 it will be your childhood. Okay, sad to say. Well, we also have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, and we have the Fool card. Okay, so it's like y'all both are wanting this work. Y'all both want to have this new leaf forward with each other. Y'all both want this reconciliation. Y'all both want this to, it's like y'all want to click the restart button. Like, I don't want to move forward. I don't want nobody else. I just want this to work. Okay? But for this to work, Virgo, it looks like somebody's going to have to go inside and do some internal healing. Okay? And it's like the other person, they'll catch on and they will adjust. Okay? But an argument can only go on if it's two people responding back and forth. An argument cannot occur with just one person and the other person being quiet the whole time. That's not an argument. At that point, it's just a rant. Okay? Which it will make that person feel pretty silly that they're the only person yelling and you're just sitting there quiet and calm. Okay? So after that embarrassment, it'll click in their mind like, okay, Virgo ain't gonna respond, she's not gonna snap back, she's not gonna yell back, so maybe I should come at her a different way, okay? Maybe I should meet her on her level, okay? Which is peaceful, calm, okay, cool, collected, respectful, yeah, stuff like that, okay? So right here with this Page of Swords in reverse, it's like there's a lesson that has to be learned from both of y'all, okay? Y'all are twins, okay? Y'all both have a very valuable lesson to learn from each other, really. Whoever decides to be the bigger person, okay, that will end up being the teacher. And the other person is going to follow that person's lead, okay? So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? So it's almost as if y'all are kind of losing faith, okay? Just a little bit. Like y'all both want this to work, but y'all feel like it won't really work out. Y'all have a fear that it won't work out. So it's like y'all both may view the other person as just extremely stubborn to the point to where y'all not even trying no more. Like, well, if I try to do this such and such, he ain't gonna do nothing but yell. Or if I try to explain to him how I feel, he ain't gonna do nothing but cuss me out. So what's the point? Although y'all both want it, you know? But it's like y'all feel like it's just this reconciliation, getting on the same page and expressing yourself, it's like y'all feel like it just won't work, although y'all both want it, you know. So if you have two people that genuinely want each other, trust me, there's a way it can work out, okay? Where there's a will, there's a way. And I don't know if y'all ever heard it or not, but it's one thing for one person to focus on manifesting something, but when you have two powerful minds together, manifesting and focusing on one thing, which is getting y'all's relationship or marriage back on track, trust me, it's going to work out in your favor, okay? But y'all have to both be willing to put forth that effort, okay? But it may start with just one person. One person is going to have to show the other person, like, hey, you know, if y'all have a habit of not expressing yourselves, it looks like one person is going to have to break that toxic cycle and start being more communicative, okay? or if y'all both have a tendency of arguing a lot, one person is going to have to break that toxic cycle and start being more cool-headed, okay? And that'll catch the other person off guard. Like, you not gonna argue back with me? Like, I'm a fall, okay? Like, you a nigga to steal, but still though, okay? It'll catch this person off guard, and it will strike something within them, okay? Because once again, it's very embarrassing to be yelling at somebody and they're all calm and stuff, okay? It's very embarrassing. And after that, they're going to get the memo, okay? Maybe I should be cool, calm, and collected. Because Virgo is cool, calm, and collected. Maybe I should chill. Maybe I should express myself more. Because Virgo is expressing herself and himself, okay? It's like in this relationship or marriage, somebody is going to have to lead by example, okay? To show the other person. Because y'all are twins, okay? So right now, y'all are mirroring each other. So if one person changes, what do you think will happen to the next person, okay? It's a ripple effect, okay? So one person changed, the other person changed. One person stays the same, okay? Y'all are mirroring each other. Whatever change you want to see from this person, Virgo, it's like you have to show them what change you're looking for. If you're looking for them to be more cool, level-headed, polite, kind, you have to show them. You have to embody that. And once they see you exemplifying what it is that you want to see out of them, trust me, they're going to catch on, okay? They're going to catch your drift, okay? And instead of this being the wheel of fortune in reverse, it'll be this way, okay? This person will get on the same page as you. Y'all are twins, okay? You evolve, they will evolve. But if you stay how you are because they're staying how they are, there's no room for progress. There's no room for reconciliation, okay? Because that's something I had to learn a long time ago. Like, the people around you, they can be how they are, okay? But that does not mean that you have to be like that, okay? You could be in a relationship with somebody who is very explosive. Been there, done that, okay? But that does not mean that you have to be explosive, okay? Just because they choose to not control their emotions does not mean that you have to also be like that, okay? You standing your ground, staying calm, staying level-headed, and expressing yourself in a very polite way is going to rub off on this person. And they're going to approach you a completely different way. And if they can't approach you how they need to approach you, Virgo, you may have to get yourself away from this person. Okay? If you start to express yourself and be more open and honest with how you feel and vulnerable, and they're not doing the same thing, if they can't get on board, okay, you may have to walk away. Okay? But what I'm saying is that y'all both want this to work. And if y'all both want this to work, y'all both should be willing to make the necessary changes. Alright, so I'm going to see what else we have, Virgo, okay? But this is your twin, okay? Any change that you're looking for in this person, you have to embody that. Because it's kind of hypocrisy for us to expect something out of one person, but we're not doing it ourselves, okay? So, like, let's say, for instance, if y'all both yelling at each other and snapping on each other, who are you to say, I wish they stopped yelling at me if you yell right back, you know? So it's kind of like, what is it? It's almost as if somebody is contradicting themselves, okay? So it's like, I want a peaceful relationship, but you yelling right back. I want an open, honest relationship, but you're still holding back how you feel. It's like contradicting ourselves, okay? So it's like, to get out of that energy, whatever change we're looking for in this relationship or marriage, we have to make that change happen, okay? Instead of waiting for this person to do it. Because you don't know how long this person will do. You don't even know if they would decide at all to make that change or not. But the only person that you can change here and control right here, Virgo, is yourself, okay? You get to decide if you'll yell back or not. You get to decide if you'll withhold how you feel or not. You get to decide that, not this person, okay? If they decide to continue to be explosive or not communicating at all, that's them, okay? It's either they can level up and get on your level, or, okay, you would just have to move on, which I know you don't want to, okay? But it's kind of complicated being with somebody that you're not aligned with. One person cool, calm, collected, another person explosive, okay? I know they say opposites attract, but don't nobody need to be getting cussed out, okay? While the other person is chill, okay? Adults, we're adults. We should be able to talk to each other, okay? Like I'm talking to y'all, okay? Whether you're angry, sad, happy, the voice tone should always be the same, okay? Alright, so what else do we have for Virgo, okay? Y'all are absolutely twins, okay? So whatever problems you see in them, trust me, they see the same problems in you, okay? So yeah, who knows, this could be a twin flame connection, okay? And twin flame connections, they normally last if both people are willing to change, okay? In a twin flame connection, if only one person evolves and grows and the other person continues to think, well, this is just who I am, this is how I'm going to be, it comes to an end. Because the person who has evolved, they see that it's just toxic, okay? So, I don't know if y'all would last or not, okay? It depends on if this person gets on your level or not. It depends on if y'all can get on the same page or not. Okay? Because with this Two of Cups, it looks like y'all both do want to get on the same page. Okay? Y'all both want this to work. Okay? So I think this person will be willing to work with you. Okay? But it's like you have to show this person that you're serious. You have to show them the change that you're looking for. Okay? If you're wanting y'all's relationship to be more honest and open, okay, you're going to have to be more open and honest, whether this person is with you back or not, okay? And if you have a problem with being open and honest while they're still being secretive with how they feel, okay, you do have an option to leave. Okay, what else do we have for this story? But yeah, I've been in a connection like this, okay? And I know it is very complicated to, and it's almost as if that's your motivation on wanting to change is the person that you love if they're not changing, okay? It's kind of hard to be open and vulnerable with a person who they're refusing to be open and vulnerable, okay? So you have to decide on if you want to continue to deal with that and continue to match their energy, or, you know, if you'll have to move on, at least until they evolve and can come correct, okay? But the choice is all up to you, Virgo. But this is twin flame, okay? Too many cards. Okay? So, yep, y'all both are reminiscing, okay? Y'all both feel like the other person is not paying attention to this anymore, okay? Y'all both want to avoid missing out on each other, okay? And y'all both also want to avoid conflict, okay? So that may be why y'all not talking, why this ain't getting off the ground. Y'all want to avoid conflict. But sometimes conflict is not always conflict. Sometimes it's just talking about things that y'all just are uncomfortable talking about, okay? And that's okay. You know, because I've had several conversations with people and they view it as an argument, but I'm just like, we're not arguing. I'm telling you how I feel, you're telling me how you feel. Like, it's about how you view it, Virgo, okay? It's easy to mistake a conversation for an argument whenever it's provoking negative emotions out of us. But those negative emotions are letting us know that something is wrong, and that's why we have to talk about it. Because if we don't talk about it and continue to just withdraw, okay, those problems, they just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger to the point to where if you wanted to get this back on track, you're not going to know what problems to talk about, okay? Kind of like Libra's reading, okay? When you go so long without saying anything, it becomes hard to reconcile and get this person to understand how you feel and what you're thinking if you have a lot of different ways that you're feeling. Okay? So it's all about how you view those hard times, Virgo. Okay? And once again, somebody's going to have to be the bigger person. Okay? So what's the likely outcome of this situation? Okay? This is not a prediction. I just do this for fun. Okay? What's the likely outcome of this situation? Okay, what's the likely outcome of this situation? But yeah, somebody's gonna have to lead by example. Okay? And if that other person can't get on board, somebody's just gonna have to get left behind. Okay? What's the likely outcome of this situation? Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, too many cards. What's the likely outcome? I'm gonna have to take a nap after y'all were reading. Y'all might be feeling drained by this situation. We don't know what to do. Okay? I'm telling you, this starts by somebody leading by example. Somebody's gonna have to make that change so the other person can see it and get on board. Okay? What's the likely outcome? That's right. So we have the Four of Wands, okay? So I see a victory with this situation, okay? Like I said, whatever change you're looking for, Virgo, if you embody that change, the person, they're going to see it, okay? And it's going to require them to approach you a certain way, okay? And once y'all can get on board with each other, okay? Once y'all both can make this drastic change, which starts with you or them, one of y'all is going to have to choose, okay? That's when the celebration comes into play, okay? And this can also symbolize marriage, okay? And if you're already married, okay, it'll just be you rekindling your marriage, okay? So lots of celebration, lots of happiness in the end, lots of, okay, making up for what happened, okay? A lot of celebration, okay? And joy and excitement, okay? It's like they're grateful that the problems are gone. They're grateful that they're back on the same page, okay? Now how we're talking about gratitude in the beginning, okay? It looks like this situation will end in gratitude, okay? It's like, I'm grateful that we got on the same page. I'm grateful that we've got over this huddle and we can finally embrace and love each other, okay? So, yeah, that's all that I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that this gave you insight on your situation, on what you can do to go about it, to where you can make the drastic changes needed to make your relationship with marriage get back on track, okay? But it all starts with you, okay? You can only control your actions, okay? Once you lead by example, this person, they're going to see it, okay? And it's going to require them to move differently around you, okay? So they'll have two options: to either get on the same page as you, okay, or to leave you alone, okay? So I'll let y'all go. Well, don't forget, we got this card, okay? So I think it'll be a happy ending, okay? So yeah, I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm about to get back in here with my little ones before they worry me, okay? Until next time.